Hello and welcome along to the Hungaroring for the 10th round of the ILR4 season. Alongside me in the commentary box, it's EVR Matt. Last time out, we had a really good race in Silverstone. Are you hungry for another cracking race tonight? Sorry, I had to do that.
I actually am. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, there's a couple of drivers that were, looking fast, and obviously it's just past the halfway point now. So obviously a couple of drivers mounted a title challenge. Some drivers are falling a bit back. But yeah, we'll see as Apex 7 is retired. Okay, what's up in there? Let's go on him. Yeah, I don't know why he's retired.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
There's no damage, his car's fine.
I was just about to say he had obviously one last time out in Silverstone, so that's not the way he was looking to continue his run. But
so his illusions on top then with our team dead. So obviously he's just on his second run now. If you want to go on impul, as Matt or Yuri gets out of the way, one of their pulls. Very fast corner coming up here. One of my favourite corners. If you get it right, it's unreal. If you don't, you'd be in the barrier or spun out. So yeah, it's one of those very tricky corners.
Oh, he's got a lot of traffic.
Right,
a lot of traffic.
He has. And there's another Red Bull in his way.
Everybody seems to be getting out of his way. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming up now to the end of the second sector. This is another one of my favourite corners. You nail that and it's absolutely brilliant. But also he's just in front of him. Illusions here. Hopefully won't hold him up too much. Obviously these guys are
must have lost a bit here now. With dirt, yeah, there. Just lost about half a tenth or so. Not going to be happy with that. So let's see what he sets, see if he can improve. He does no, he's down by 4 tenths, so he's not really happy with Aussie there. His Apex Iceman's retired now, in third. Well, he's definitely got... his car's definitely not able to run for the rest. So, yes, so Lane's on softs, Paul in 8th. So the only person on softs, to match obviously is Banana with a car. He's in 8th, so pretty decent out in there. Aussie, obviously, speaking in the pre-race chat, pre-race party chat, wasn't looking forward to this race. Currently sitting in 7th, so yeah.
Oh.
So must have found some rhythm. And on time, just speaking before the race, the ice cream van has arrived. The joys on a hot summer's day.
Oh no. Anyway,
right.
we're on board.
Get your orders in now, boys. And get your orders in, boys and girls.
Okay, right. Yeah, let's compose ourselves. We're on board here with the MK Born as he's coming up to the final corner. The man who finished second last time out. A great result. But let's see what he can do as he's coming up to the line. And he goes up to 4th. Good lap there. Yeah, good lap.
He got 3rd qualifying last Britain, didn't he, I think? His qualifying runs are massively improved compared to the start of the season. So, second half of the season, it's looking quite well for MK Bourne at the moment. But Solane's obviously got to 6th on those softs. He's now retired, but obviously dropped down to 8th now, with obviously a couple of drivers. So is Waze. Yeah, Waze has done 7th. Yuri up in 3rd at the moment. So he's on his last lap. See what he can do. Look how close it is at the top pool.
Yeah, 2 tenths between the top 3.
How close it is, yeah, 2 tenths. Yeah, 2 tenths, top 3. Yes.
Then keep on backed
Jack
off.
still left to set a lap on randoms. Down at the back, 19th. Bit of a disaster for him there. Absolute disaster.
I think we've got...
Yuri.
Yeah, I think we've got Waste
Yuri's
on a
down
lap.
a bit at the moment.
Is he on a lap? Yeah. I think he's on an in-lap.
Yeah.
Looks as if he's on an in-lap. He's going very slow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see he's doing 1:06, so I don't think that's going to help, is it? So, yeah. Has he run out of fuel? I think yes, his Ways goes massively wide. Or one of the Force Indies, definitely. Oh, it was, yeah, it's definitely Ways. Ways on the lap. See if he can improve 7th. Coming to the final corner now. Goes a bit wide, a bit of a tense lap there. So it cost him a few tenths. Wide again. Not getting that nose in at all.
Ooh.
Wide. And is he going to improve? He goes towards the line. Done him there. Down by 1 second. So that's missing a mistake somewhere. And I think that's it then.
Yep, that is us.
Rinky. He's took pole then. He's jumped. Illusions in 2nd. To separate, yeah. And then Yuri. Decent qualifying from him 3rd. Apex Iceman in 4th. MK Bourne in 5th. That rounds at the top 5 then, Paul. So, yeah. Any shocks, any surprises for you there, Paul?
You could see Apex Iceman in 4th. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be happy with that one. Obviously, Yuri's come back from his sunning up in Portugal, so he'll be looking to claw back some points that he lost out on. But no, it's just the order you would expect, really, that we've seen so far throughout the season. Here we wait. Still waiting for somebody to retire so we can get this race underway. But yeah,
just waiting for Matt to retire and MK Bourne and Murdoch. So Murdoch all the way down in 14th. So not going to be happy with that one. Crazy Flying Rob, qualifying Pete, Randoms and Jack. So Crazy Flying Rob will be happy with that one. And let's see if he can score his first points this season. Anything's possible, so we will see. I'm just waiting for MK Bourne to retire. 20 seconds to go before we do actually move on to the race. We do actually hear it's a dry race, so let's see if there's any shocks in Nadia Nadidic. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. So there's Rinky takes pole then. Illusions in 2nd, Yuri in 3rd, Epic Tysman 4th, MK Bourne 5th, Muna 6th, Ways, no nationality in 7th, RoboG 8th, Selene 9th, Apex Senna 10th, Aussie 11th, Mr. Trumpet 12th, Bowser 13th, Murdoch 14th, Danstar 15th, I've Paulad 16th, Crazy Flame Rob 17th, Pete in 18th, Randoms and Jack round in the back row of the grid then, with no time set. So let's see what people outside the top 10 will look for. Hopefully they'll probably try a one stop or a start on the softs. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. So yeah. So just waiting for the drivers to ready up now, and we'll be all set to go for 5 red lights, and away we go. So as Paul has just come back from getting the ice cream. Thanks that, Paul.
No, it's all good. It's nice. It's a lovely day here in Hungary, so I don't envy those drivers down on the grid. They'll be sweating like crazy in those cockpits. But no, we've got good air conditioning up here, so we should be fine. As we wait for the formation lap to get underway. I did notice though the Mana is the top soft runner. I think he was in 6th, if I remember correctly, but we will give you a rundown once we get everybody readying up. But no, despite the lack of overtaking on this circuit, it normally does provide some quite entertaining races, so hopefully...
Was it 2014, 2015 where that was a decent race?
Yeah, I think it was 2014 Alonso. Yeah. Because anyway, yep. You want to have a wee run down the grid?
Yeah, I can do. So obviously Rinky, leading the way. Illusions in 2nd, and Yuri, my teammate for tomorrow's ILR F2 race for the Haas team. Shout out Matoria Racing in 3rd. Apex Iceman 4th, MP Bourne 5th, Muna 6th, Waze 7th, Robo Jeep 8th, Selene, second person to start on softs. The top 10 is 9th, Apex Senna, biggest loser out of qualifying, I think, because obviously he's got the last win. That was the last car to start on used tyres, so not what we wanted. Aussie, all starting outside. Obviously, there's people outside the top 10. Majority are starting out on softs. Baz is the only one starting on medium, so let's see what he can do. Stay out of trouble, keep that wing intact, and let's see if he can climb up the ranks, avoid the carnage. So Aussie 11th then. So he's not predicted he was going to be at the back. He's not quite. So 11th. Mr. Trumpet 12th. Baz was, as I said, on mediums. Murdoch, Paul's favourite Murdoch. In 14th, Dan's car, 15th. IP Ballad, 16th. Crazy Flying Rob, already been disqualified. In 17th, TGIP Plays in 18th. So, and randoms, obviously Jack in the Merc ran off the grid then. So it's Rinky's coming to the line then. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. See if we can get the best start. Let's see how the race plans out. Just waiting for the last few drivers now. So Pete just coming to his box now, and we'll be ready to go then. 5 red lights out, and we can go.
Yep. So we are getting ready for the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. 5 red lights are on. Yep. This is a horrible camera angle, but it's lights out and away we go. Rinky gets a good start. A very good start actually. No one's really challenging him down into turn 1. There's a lot of movement just behind, but Illusions is in second place at the moment. As I say that, Wyatt Yuri goes right round the outside. Can he keep that?
Wide.
No.
At the back. It was 4 wide at the back.
Oh,
the yellow flag.
no.
Oh God, it's Red Bull off. Red Bull off. I think that's Matt.
That was
I think it is.
But the second race in a row.
It's up there, so. Yeah.
Yeah, for the second race in a row, Robo Jeep is round in front of the pack. Oh, what a disaster. But, oh, at the front we've still got Rinky, who's been challenged by Illusions, who's almost on the grass there. But he has got Yuri right behind him now. And the Munna's up to 4th place. Good start from the Munna on the soft tires. Yeah, he'll be happy with that so far. We'll go through the field. It's already bunching up as you would expect. Oh, what's going on here between Ivy Pollard?
Yeah.
Aussie's round.
Apex Iceman will be inside. Moona holds on for the time being. Oh, a bit deep from Moona there. But can Apex Iceman get the traction? Obviously he's on the faster tyres at the moment, so this is where Apex Iceman needs to get past Moona as quickly as possible, create a gap. And we'll see if he can get away with it, but it's interesting what Moona will do. He's obviously starting on the soft, so we'll see what he can do then.
As Iceman goes up the inside at turn 1.
Oh, bit of contact again. Is he doing that now, Iman? Venus comes back on. MK Braun, free position there. Does he look for the inside? He thinks about it, but thinks better of it at the moment. So, top 3 unchanged. As Yuri's fallen back a bit at the moment between as Illusions is right at the back of Rinky. Hungary, especially sector 2 and sector 3, it's not the easiest place to overtake. So it's all about setting up the overtaking in turn 1, possibly turn 2. But obviously turn 2 you can always get it wrong in turn 1 as well, as it showed with Hamilton and Ricciardo at turn 1, and Verstappen and Ricciardo in turn 2. In that fateful race last year. So, yeah. So top 7 remain the same then. No position changes, it's all from 8 down. It's all changes. So,
yes.
We'll say so.
Surprising that. I thought there was a lot of changes in the top 7 there, going by the amount of action we had, but no, everyone's kept their position. As I've been noticing, randoms and Pete seem to be, well, not anymore as I go to them, but they seem to, we are having a nice wee battle, but of course I go to them and it finishes, obviously.
Yeah,
but no.
Yeah, obviously.
No. So, we still got Rinky then leading. He's got a 1.2 second gap over Illusions. He'll need to stretch that gap out as much as he can. Yuri.
Yeah, I think Illusions must have made a mistake somewhere, because that gap was close, and Yuri was further back, but
Oh,
yeah.
Pete's
What's happened? I think
lost
there's a
it at turn 1, I think that is, yep. Pete's gone off at turn 1, but he's rejoined without any damage. As...
Oh, Aussie's at the back, so bit of a disastrous start for him.
Yeah.
Must have jinxed him there, Paul.
I think he's actually already pitted, yeah, he's already pitted, he's on soft tyres now.
Yeah,
So
must have been a bit of a collision between Aussie and Robo G, Paul. They've just got caught in each other's. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Who's that? There's a bit of a battle brewing for 7th at the moment between Way, Solane, and Mr. Trumpet. So Mr. Trumpet, epic start, got 3 positions. Random's up 8, so yeah, but good starts from both drivers there.
indeed.
We'll see.
I'm not sure what happened there between... It looked as if there was maybe a collision between Senna and...
Solane side by side with Waze there, turn 1. But Waze holds on for the time being. Solane showing really good pace here on the softs, challenging Waze on the super softs, so yeah, it's only a matter of time now that hopefully Solane does get past Waze, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yes, Solane seems to be very, very good on the harder tyre. I've noticed he seems to start a lot on the harder tyre and ends up bringing himself into play at the end, so you know he's in a good position at this early start of the race, early point of the race even, so we'll see what he can do when it comes to everyone pitting. As you say though, it's very hard to overtake, so he could be losing a lot of time stuck behind obviously the guys that are on the super softs. But there you go, there's a graphic up showing what tyres everyone is on. The Munna in 6th place on the softs, he's the highest of those runners. But you have Solane and Dan also in the top 10 in the softs, so they'll be ones to watch, I would imagine. We're up with lap 5 at the moment. Rinky leads 1.3 to Illusions. Illusions is keeping the gap quite similar at the moment, with Yuri and Iceman in 3rd and 4th respectively.
Yeah, Yuri goes a bit deep there, but hopefully he can get a better run.
Come on.
What's happened between Waze and Solane, was it?
No, I think Solane tried to go round the outside. I just caught the end of that there, but that was...
Randoms in the pits, so that a wind change. Very early time to stop, so looks like on the screen it shows he's not on the super softs, but what is he on? He's going on the softs, so yeah, so probably stopping like 20 probably at a push, like 15, like 20. I'm going to take softs again probably, but we'll see. We're joined back to the near enough front between bit of a battle between 2nd at the moment as Illusions goes a bit deep there, but gets a bit of a better cutback run, so gives him time. So it's all about a patient game as Yuri goes a bit wider into the final corner. That's going to allow Apex Iceman. Both got DRS, so it's going to cancel that run. It looks for it's getting closer as Yuri makes that move and goes defensive into turn 1 and holds on for now. Again, both got DRS. What would be going through your mind at the moment, Paul, if you had this situation? Where would you plan your move? Where would you go for it? Would you go for turn 1, or what would you do? Would you wait?
Obviously, turn 1's obviously the most common place to do it, but there are other places on the track, you know, around the outside. Turn 3 if you're feeling brave enough, or that's pretty much it really, unless the guy in front makes a mistake, then you're very limited on your overtaking opportunities. But if you're feeling brave enough, obviously do a Daniel Ricciardo-esque move somewhere, surprise your opponent in front and get past. But yeah, it's as they say, it's like Monaco without the walls, so
yes,
you just need to...
So it's a bit wider than Baku in Monaco, so for a tight circuit it's not too bad, but it's very twisty, isn't it? It's a flowing circuit, but it's very twisty and tight and very slow corner, so very little opportunity to overtake, especially with these 2017 cars.
Oh!
Very wide. So Lane's left the session.
Must have been a disconnection, surely.
Yeah, disconnection, yeah.
Ah. Doing a good job as well, that is absolutely gotten. And MK Born has left as well, what is going on?
Yeah, so...
It's not my connection, is it?
Obviously, yeah, no.
I'm still here.
Yeah, still here, yeah. As far as I know. You're still in the party. Yeah, so MK Born obviously got a history with a bit of a difficult internet connection. Also proving there, so that's going to cost him a few positions possibly. As the AI don't really drive as fast as us. It's really still under a second between.
Oh,
Illusion. Oh, there's a bit of a tense lap. Oh my life, what a save! Oh, that's oh well. As I say that, it was under a second. He's now 1.5, 1.3 down now, so missed a few tenths there. With Apex Iceman. Must have seen that and thought, right, please spin out Yuri. But Yuri, what a save, good save.
Yeah, very good
save. The race so far. So as Apex Iceman's got past the lane, he's on the charge to get MK Born as Mr. Trumpet's gone up to 6th now. So Mr. Trumpet up 6 positions. What a start. Only 8 laps in, he's up 6 positions already, so what a start from there. Yeah, so his Rinky leads the way there. Obviously last one in China, on the last lap it was, so yeah, hoping to get his 2nd win of the season. But yeah, let's see if we can hold on, as Illusions has got that gap under a second now, so Illusions is coming. Rinky goes a bit wide there. That's going to allow Illusions to close in even more. As Y Racer's just fallen back ever so slightly to Illusions. So Illusions has turned that gas up ever so slightly. Yeah. So Lane's obviously back down to 9th now. Still disconnected as I think MK Born has rejoined now. And there's yellow in sector 3. Lane. Apex Iceman's looking for a move. But thinks better of it. It's definitely closer now, isn't he, Paul?
Yeah, definitely closer now to the final corner. Yuri's gone a little bit wide. Let's see if Iceman can get the DRS and get past into turn 1 to be a late move. He's closing into the first corner. And he backs out of that one. But you have got a second chance at DRS into this very short straight. Doesn't really do much, to be honest, but and he's fallen back anyway, so that is the end of that one for the moment. But yeah, you were right. Illusions is keeping Rinky honest at the front. The gap is now what, just over 6, well, just under 6/10 now. So is Rinky's tire starting to go, or is he feeling the pressure? What do you think, Matt?
Let's have a look at his fuel. He's got 1.25 left, so Illusions has got less fuel. So if I was Rinky, I'd sustain his pressure as long as possible, knowing that you have got more fuel. Obviously Illusions could possibly close the gap due to a lighter car. But obviously Illusions has got to save fuel sometime, so you're going to last on that one. But if he can keep that gap honest, could he try an undercut? There's Rinky's in the pits now.
There we go, I called it.
Sort about an undercut, as he just about saves it there. Drifting down the park in the pit lane. Try not to speed in the pit lane. Ooh, yeah. So no one's sped in the pits as far. Obviously they've learnt from the experience in Canada. That was a race. Yeah, so Illusions takes the lead then. Yuri in second, fellow Notori Racing teammate. Come on, Yuri. No bias here though. Apex Iceman in third, Yuri in fourth, Mr. Trumpet in fifth. Now to fifth, so 7th positions. Where's he come out? Oh, it's MK Born side by side with Rinky.
For a second I thought that was
Apex Senna.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
bit of touching wheel banging. As MK Born holds on for the time being. There's Apex down the inside. Oh, bit of contact again. Amazing battle between these two. Not giving any room, but just enough to conceding any damage, as I didn't see that, Matt. Rinky's rejoined in 6th then. So, what's that gap then? The leader, he's 18.3 seconds behind Illusions. Yeah, at the moment it's looking like he will rejoin in the lead. Does Illusions go for it? It doesn't. No, yes it does. I'm on you in the one. One more up, Matt. As Illusions is in the pit, so he's slowing down. Oh, what's happened?
Yeah, the winner lost the rear end there coming out of the final corner. I swear he was heading towards the pit wall, but he managed to save it. That's our second great save this evening. Or this afternoon, should I say. But yep.
So is Rinky. Rinky's jumped Illusions in by a fair bit actually. That gap has extended to 3.5 seconds. So Rinky, that undercut, has gained them nearly 5 seconds now. So yeah, but Rinky is on the softs and Illusions is on the medium. So should Illusions be going to the end? Rinky, has he got to stop it here, Paul? Sure, he can't hold on with those softs now. Stopping on lap 9. He's not going to hold on to them.
No, they will.
Stop again. So Illusions.
His Iceman hits the back of White Racer, but
yeah. Born right all the way back of Illusions at the moment. So this is not going to help Illusions. He's battling. But MK Bourne's showing he's got the pace right at the back of him. Yeah. So
yeah, no, just to
not the net leader at the moment.
Just to answer your question about the soft tires, they will. Well, track position around here is key. So although they might be a bit worn at the end, you know, it's really difficult to overtake here. So you might be okay as long as you don't go too far off the cliff. He should be all right, I guess. As Rinky and Mr. Crumpet are doing battle into turn 1. Rinky's got ahead of Dan. Easy move that, and he's now up to 4th place.
It's crucial for Rinky now to just extend that gap as much as possible. Hopefully a pit stop gap. So if he does have to pit again, that he comes ahead of Illusions. Or just behind him. Obviously fresher tyres will help him. But yeah, it's all interesting how this strategy will play out. Yuri's still heading out as he, again, bit of a save again. Apex Ice went all over him. So it's only a matter of time now. Does Apex Iceman think about an undercut here, Paul? We know how it worked well with Rinky. Obviously, Rinky was already in the lead, but how much time he gained on him. So,
yep. None of them.
Both stay out at the moment. Both stay out. So, bit of a cat and mouse game at the moment between Yuri and Apex Iceman. Muna still there in 3rd. You know, just still having DRS on those soft tyres, so he's definitely going to take the lead at some point. It's a bit of a lock up between from Muna there to turn 1. So
yeah, no, these top 2 are definitely in their pit window, so we will expect them to be in within the next couple of laps. But just whether they're trying to extend this stint, so is obviously they've got better tires towards the end.
Yeah, for the end, yeah.
But they're playing it risky, but I would definitely would. Oh, as Iceman runs a bit wide, but I would have.
Yellow flag in set to 3. Who's that? I think that might be. Is that Pete? No, Pete's in the pits as we go on to him. So a bit of a disastrous race there for Pete so far. All the way down in. Oh, no, it's even turned into more disaster. Oh, Pete. What have you done wrong today? So this look. No front wing as well, so the front wing change. They're going to put him at the back of the field, I think so. Just slowly going down in 20th. Yuri in 1st. Still hasn't pit. Goes a bit wider into the final corner. Very different lines between the 2 drivers. As Yuri gets a bit on that curb, going to cost his run there. Is that Iceman? Gets that DRS. Does he think about a move into turn 1? Bit later on the brakes, not so close enough. So Yuri holds on for the time being. Surely going to pit now. tyres must be going. Luna just there. He's falling back from Apex Iceman. So, must have made a mistake somewhere. He's Rinky. Yeah, Rinky's up in fourth, so sure you're going to get the lead sometime when these guys pit. So, losing down in sixth. So, yeah, we'll see. Solane, so see rejoin now, has got past IV Paulo. So, back up to 10th. Dan Scar, bit of a quiet race for him so far. In ninth, obviously yet to pit, as far as I know, I think. Yeah, Dan Scar. So, drivers who haven't pit then. There's Yuri. Does he go in the pits now? No, he stays out. Stays at that one extra lap. So does Apex Iceman, so his tyres seem to be holding on as... Oh, this is surely now Apex Iceman's move. Yuri gets a bit on that curve, goes defensive. Very early move there from Yuri. Apex Iceman, can he hold it round the outside? Very warm tyres between these two drivers. As Yuri gets a bit of a tank slapper again. Apex Iceman's going out the inside. This is surely Apex Iceman's move now. Both on dead tyres. And that's Apex Iceman into first. So Yuri's going to be absolutely furious with that mistake there. Final corner. It's furious. Not going to like that one bit, but yeah. Let's hope he can jump in the pits, but only time we'll see. And yeah, those tyres are definitely going now. Just losing the car left, right, and centre. His Rinky's still there. 3.5 back from Yuri. Yeah, we'll see. There's Dan Star's finally pit, so it's all about pits, obviously. Apex Iceman. Yuri, surely got to pit this lap. Mr. Trumpet obviously started on softs, in fourth now. Yeah, and Solane and IV Paulad. A bit on the grass there, IV Paulad there as we go on to him. But yeah, Stapes without spinning out, so.
Yeah, finally.
Well, it's Apex Iceman's carried on then. So still in the pit, he's doing 16 laps on these super softs. Cool. What a stint so far. So Yuri he's going to softs, I think. He is. He's gone for softs. So yeah. So Yuri. Can you get in front out in front of ways? It looks like it's going to be close. But you know, my closest not to be anywhere near.
Almost half a pit lane.
By now.
Jeez.
Yeah. So as Apex Iceman holds on to the lead there. In first. So surely they'll pit now. It's going to cost him even more time. He's trying to stretch these tyres as long as possible. But yeah, we'll see. See what tyres he goes on. Obviously, Yuri went on softs. See if Yuri can jump him. What's the gap? That gap is... where's Yuri? The gap is 20.9, well, 21 seconds. So it's going to be close between the two drivers. Yes, yeah. Apex Iceman finally comes into the pits. Where's Yuri? Oh. Yuri's just coming into the final sector now. The last corner. Oh, not last corner. Final sector. Third to last corner. Now it's second to last corner. See if we can jump him. Apex Iceman still isn't in the pit box. Now he goes in. So this is where the Renault crew crucial now. Yuri final corner. I think he's going to have him. Yuri, Apex Iceman's out. Yuri's going to have him. I think so. It's going to be close. No, it's not. As Yuri jumps Apex Iceman. So what a great undercut there from the Red Bull team there. And their fellow engine manufacturers. So the only driver to not second. So only two drivers yet to stop, and that's Mr. Crumpet and Solane. So Solane's lost a bit of front wing there. So he's surely got a pick now. So a bit of a disaster for Solane so far. Obviously disconnecting. And all the way down in 15th with a broken wing. So Mr. Crumpet yet to pit. So yeah, we'll see.
a lag spike going on there. What was that? Okay, never mind. Rinky leads. Rinky leads with about half the race now complete. He has obviously stopped as I bring. There you go. There's the graphic, guys. Rinky has pitted. Your second place man, who Jack actually said look out for Dan towards the end of the race. So we will keep an eye on him, but he has got illusions closing up behind. Yuri, as you say, is in 4th place ahead of Iceman. Wace, what can we say about Wace? His luck recently is just non-existent. A bit like mine, to be honest, but we see it every race. Hopefully he can get dialed in and get the result he deserves. The Munna, obviously, with that front wing damage, did they repair it in the pits? It looks as if he did, so he will be pushing now towards the end of the race on those mediums. MK Bourne in 8th place, the man who finished second last time out at Silverstone, followed by your winner last time out at Silverstone, Apex in 9th, and Randoms, who currently is your championship leader, down in 10th place, Matt. So at the moment, the likes of Rinky and Yuri will be licking their lips at the moment. Okay, he's obviously not there, so I will just...
Oh, yes he is, yes, sorry.
What, are you too busy
sorry.
reading the chat or something?
No, I am reading the chat. Yeah, so... TMB F1 lead, so made a outlap from Yuri there. Definitely was. It's a jump Apex Iceman by that much. But yeah, we'll see if he can come back. As the tosser said, he's 2-stopping. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm sure definitely push those tyres to the end. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, his illusion's up to 3rd now. What's that gap now between Rinky and Illusions? It's 15.5. So at the moment, if Rinky does pit, he's going to fall behind Illusions. So technically, I think Illusions is the net leader. I think he's going to even fall back behind Yuri and Apex Iceman. So Rinky, it's not quite worked out so far. But yeah, Mr. Trumpet yet to stop. Still in 2nd. With Illusions right at the back of him now. Yuri's catching up now as well. There's a bit of a battle for 2nd brewing. Between Mr. Trumpet, Illusions and Apex and Yuri as well. But this is just make sure driver's a bit patient now. And don't want to ruin the race as Mr. Trumpet finally comes into fits, and that releases Illusions. Now into 2nd place. Take that charge to Rinky. But now, Yuri, out of nowhere, close to him. To the inside. Yuri's done it. I think surely going to take this move now. Yuri moves up to 2nd. Technically the net lead. Because he's definitely doing a 1-stop. So Yuri, currently in the net lead. And surely Rinky's got to pit again. But by my understanding, he's got to pit again, but you never know. If that setup, if his setup's really good on those tyres, you can definitely hold on to it, especially on this track. Not an overtaking track at all, so it's now Yuri to just try and knuckle down and try and pull a gap between Illusions and Apex Iceman. Apex Iceman's all the way back, all over the back of Illusions as well. So yeah, we'll see. See if he can get him, as he pulls a bit back with that dirty air. Illusion's a bit wide. That's going to allow a bit of a lag between. Oh, bit of a lag. Right from Apex Iceman, goes a bit deep. Illusion's letting through. Oh no, Illusion's got back through.
Yeah, I thought that was going to end in disaster there. As we have a yellow flag in sector 2.
So is that Apex Senna? I think he has a bit of a moment. Yeah, he is. There's yellow flag in sector 1.
No. And he's off again.
Oh.
No front wing at all now for Apex Senna.
Oh, a bit of a lag again with Ben and Illusions. So not the best internet between these two drivers. And they're now catching up to Ozzy, who's 17th. Absolute disaster for Ozzy at the moment. getting lapped by Apex Iceman, Yuri and Rinky so far, and soon going to be Illusions, I think he is. So Ozzy, absolute disaster, back in 17th place, behind Crazy Flying Rob. And ahead of Murdoch. Has RV Paul have made a mistake? Has Crazy Flying Rob got past? RV Paul, that's a Crazy Flying Rob up into 15th at the moment. So a very decent race for him. And as Ozzy talked about it, he has retired.
Oh, that is a big crash for Ozzy.
Yes, almost got on the grass and just spun his tyres. I think that's what's happened there. Hopefully. As Apex Senna's coming through wing change. So last week's winner, British Grand Prix winner, absolute disaster so far for Apex Senna, down in 14th. In the two stoppers that AV pulled out. Oh, yeah, that pit lane, pit entry is very tricky, and RV Paul has just proved that, and I think he's retired. Is he retiring? No, he's carrying on. He just went really slow. That's the pit lane. Yeah, so his Rinky still holds on for the time being. Yuri, 15.7 gap. 15.6 now, so he's closing in on him. That's Iceman. 2 seconds behind Yuri. So Yuri's showing the pace at the moment. Can he close in with 13 laps to go? It's going to be interesting. So, who's your bet on, boys and girls? I think it's going to be. I'm going to call Yuri as the winner. Well, going to win, I think. What's your prediction, Paul?
I was just watching the two Ferraris having a fight there. I'm going to say Yuri since Rinky's just pitted, so I'm going to say Yuri.
Yeah, as Apex Iceman obviously just pit. I think that Murdoch and Apex Iceman must have collided somewhere, because Apex Iceman's got some wind damage again. So a collision between the two Ferraris is absolute disaster for them.
Rinky's just leaving the pits now. Yuri's coming down the pit straight and he's comfortably ahead. Yeah.
Surely so. Now Yuri's, as I said earlier, in the net lead as he goes a bit wider. So what has Rinky done on? So surely he's gone for another set of softs. Okay. So obviously going to have fresher softs than the guys ahead. Let's see if his pace can show it. He's already called out retired now. Obviously absolute disaster for him. Not happy with it, so yeah. So it's crazy Flying Rob up into 14th, 4 positions away from points. Could it be his day? 12 laps to go. Anything can happen. Only 3 drivers. Never a mistake, and that allows Crazy Flying Rob to score his first point of the ILR4 season. Yeah, so Apex Iceman's turned on the afterburners. So Yuri's low on fuel. Dan Starr's got a 5-second stop and go penalty for speeding the pit lane. Not good at all. So Apex Iceman's got a bit more fuel than Yuri, and Rinky's got more fuel than them both combined. So Rinky is in a shot there. Rinky's even pit and got ahead of Illusions. So Illusions, absolute disaster. Nice strategy call, but just hasn't worked for him. Just been outwise by the Force India team of Rinky Morris, Apex Iceman and Yuri. So Muna down in 5th, Waves in 6th, and MK Bourne 7th. A high super soft runner, Mr. Trumpet in 8th. So RoboGP in 9th, Bazzer in 10th. Last point. See if he can get. What's the gap there? About 2 seconds back from Bazza. So randoms not too far away from points. Obviously 2 Toro Rosso boys. So we'll see. There's that gap up front now. It's about 8/10 of a second. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a close end to this race, isn't it, Paul? So
yeah.
What's your prediction? What's you predict? Very wise on the predictions.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it's better having track position here. So at the moment, Yuri's in the hot seat, but you've definitely got Rinky Morris and Iceman. Rinky Morris just set the fastest lap, so he's on a charge. But no, you've got the two guys behind who are looking very racy. As Rinky almost dives up the inside of Iceman there. But no, it could be a crazy end to the race if Yuri's tires really start going off. Yeah, so it's just a train for the lead at the moment. See if any of these guys make a mistake. That's probably your best bet. With all three of them.
Crazy flying Rob, that's out the way there of Yuri.
Good
so
man.
Very well done there from White and Brian Rob. So, just the battle for the lead at the moment between the three drivers of Yuri, Apex Iceman and Rinky. All very close now, all within a second and a half of each other. So, who's going to blink first? Who's going to make that first crucial move? Yuri, obviously, got the deficit of not having DRS, while the other two have. So, obviously, Rinky on those fresher tyres. Oh, his Apex Iceman goes a bit wide. He's got a bit. Is he going to push him out wide? Surely around the outside. Yeah, fresher tyres compared to the 10-lap old, or 9-lap old of Apex Iceman. So Rinky on the charge of Yuri. Can Yuri hold on now? It looks not likely at all, but obviously, me saying one thing and on track, you've got to get past him, and that's what he's got to do now. That's the battle.
Indeed, surely Rinky Morris is now in the hot seat to take this win. But Yuri's a hard customer. He'll not give it up easily, especially after missing last time out. So he's got a point to prove. So Iceman is still there, but he's definitely fallen back a little. Maybe waiting for these guys to have a bit of an issue, because it's definitely getting close. Oh, it's definitely getting close now between Yuri and Rinky. And Rinky's all over. Oh, Yuri's gone defensive. That's going to compromise him out of this corner.
Keeps that tight line. Bit of close there. Very lucky. Oh, as Rinky's lagging. So Rinky's lagging. He's not going to have his catching, is he? Surely not. So not going to have.
He does go for it though. He does go for it though.
Just over the inside. Yuri's still there. Is he going to hold on? Well, Yuri's got. Well, it looks like he has got past him, but could that be lag? So that's a bit of a fair gap. What's happened here? He's lagging back and forwards.
No, Rinky's definitely in the lead of the race now. I'm not sure if that was lag or what, but doesn't matter now. Rinky's in the lead now. He's pulling away from Yuri, who could be under pressure here in a second from Apex Iceman. Yuri's tires have obviously started to give up on him now.
Yeah.
Maybe the likes of, there you go, I was just about to say the likes of Illusions and Munna catching, but they're having a wee nice battle of their own at the moment. It's been a really good comeback drive from the one actually, after his front wing damage. So he'll be looking to take Illusions for that 4th place. I really, you think he could charge up to the back of Iceman before the end, Matt? 8 laps to go.
Yeah, that gap's about 8 seconds up. Yeah, don't think so. I think those tyres are just not got enough to change him. Obviously, if he is the faster driver between those two drivers, then surely. But as Illusions does go defensive into turn 1, moon around the outside. Can he hold it?
Not quite.
No, can't hold it at the time being. So his Illusions holds on for 4th at the moment.
Indeed.
The Illusions holds on then, up to 4th, so Moon are back in 5th. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Yuri's dropping back now, 2.5 the second the gap now. Apex Iceman all over the back of him, looking for that second place. Try and take those 18 points off Yuri. Yeah, we'll see. Only time will tell. Obviously, less laps remain. So that 2/10 between Illusions and Mooner at the moment. Coming into 2 corners to go. Can he hold on? Illusions, it's closing in. It just can't get. It was close enough on the straight as Illusions goes a bit deeper. Obviously, going to get a better run, gets off that curve as quickly as possible. But can Mooner close in now? Closing in really rapid now. It's obviously 20 kilometres difference. Jack has finally joined. Bit too late, Jack. Still the action, mate. So yeah, so Illusions holds on for the time being. Obviously 6 laps remain. We will see what's going to happen, see if Illusions can hold on for that 4th position. So there's 2 battles brewing at the moment between Apex Iceman and Yuri and Mooner and Illusions. So yeah, who's going to get the representative positions? You know, can Yuri hold on for second place?
The man is going for it, the man is going for it up the inside.
Oh,
he's right! Oh, no!
Not there.
I was literally just about to...
And that's allowed MK Bourne up to 4th. Out of nowhere. I thought he was way back. Out of nowhere, MK Bourne's up to 4th. In a shout for a podium again, just like Silverstone.
Oh, disaster for the man. He's still in 5th place though, so he's only lost out the 1 position. Could have been a lot worse as Illusions. What's happened to Illusions?
Yeah, Illusions retired, his rage quit.
Just called it a day. Still kicking off now with 5 laps to go. We still got Yuri and Iceman having a wee ding dong. This is probably your closest battle on track now. Yuri's done a really good job to hold off Iceman. Can he do it for another 6 laps as he goes a bit wide there? Yep. Well, we've got a couple of moments here. Driver of the day, guys. If you've put your vote in the chat, I will read them out, providing we don't have something crazy happening on circuit. But
yep.
At the moment, it's still Rinky Morris with 5 laps to go that leads. Ever since he got past Yuri, he's absolutely off. He's off. But a couple of lag spikes there, a bit concerning. As Yuri still holds off Iceman will be getting frustrated under that helmet. Is this his chance? But Yuri's probably got DRS off that Mercedes Ghost Kart, so that will cancel out that.
Yeah. Let's say my driver for the day prediction. Well, my driver of the day is definitely. I think I'm gonna have to go for Mr. Trumpet. I don't know if anyone in the chat agrees with that. Obviously, up 6 positions. He's up in 6th, so obviously starting 12th. So that's my prediction. But obviously, drivers had a good race. Randoms as well. Up 9. Also starting 19th up to 10th. And yeah, we'll see. It's Crazy Flying Rob is now 3 positions away from points. Come on, Rob. In touching distance now. Touching distance. Only need what's happened there? Rinky's trying to get past Selene, and Selene's not having any of it. Selene's
be careful.
there. Oh my life. Selene, let him through. Rinky's going to be like, blue flag, blue flag.
Oh, I wonder if they can't see each other. I wonder if they, oh no.
Yeah, is it a decent glitch?
Yeah,
that's what's happened then.
So they can't see. Oh, that's a bit messy. I think we'll come off that. But
yeah. So yeah, Selene's going in the pits then. So he's obviously going to try and set the fastest lap. So it's allowed Yuri to close in ever so slightly. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so a couple of guys are saying Rinky for driver of the day and
Mr. Trumpet as well.
Yeah, so at the moment
so it's going to be close, but yeah, we'll see. See
Everybody
Rinky
loves...
doing that two-stop, and that's, yeah, works at the moment. And
Indeed.
that's well, the highest two-stopper, obviously leading, so, yeah. Mr. Trumpet obviously doing a one-stop. 56, so it's a close one to call. I think my one's definitely going to miss the Trumpet, but obviously whoever the chat agrees with, we'll go with that.
Everyone loves a good trumpet.
Yeah,
Everybody loves a good trumpet.
Yeah. Especially me, you know, me being English.
Especially when you're hungry. Boom, boom.
Yeah, hungry for some crumpets with the Queen while watching EastEnders.
Let's not go there. Right, Rinky is still absolutely controlling this race out front. 4-second gap now back to Wairesa, who's still got Iceman on the back of him. This is probably the closest he's been for a while. Will he send it up the inside, Daniel Ricciardo-esque?
Yeah, surely now.
No, back now of that.
Thinks better of it. So Yuri, not got much fuel left. 0.10. Well, left of fuel. Apex Iceman's got near enough a litre left. So Yuri, ultra fuel save mode at the moment. Just 3 laps to go. Yellow flag in sector 2. Who's that? That is Randoms. Had a disaster. Randoms retired. So Crazy Flying Rob up to 12th. He's going to get up to 11th. Oh, only one more now, boys and girls. Could Crazy Flying Rob pull off the unthinkable? Pull off the drive of the day? If he does get a point, Crazy Flying Rob will get drive of the day. No doubt about it. So, yeah, so Apex Iceman's all over Europe still. Yuri goes a bit deep. Oh, it definitely does. That's allowed Apex Iceman 1 lap, fresher tyres. Great battle between these two. Coming into the second to last lap. It's going to be close. Does Apex Iceman think hold on for third, or go all in and go, right, I want second, I want those 3 extra points? What are you thinking, Paul?
Yeah, it's a risky one, especially this late in the race, but
yeah, do you want to throw it all away?
I'd bag the points.
Those 3 extra points?
Yeah, bag the points. You know, if you had a good drive, bag the points. Don't risk it just for one position. It's really not worth it, unless you know you get the opportunity to and the door's open. But yeah, I was just thinking there as well. Rinky Morris would have loved to have seen Randoms obviously retire from the session. I think there was only a gap between them in the championship, so this will really boost Rinky Morris's chances, if it stays the way it is at the moment.
So, yeah. So Crazy Flying Rob, 8 seconds behind Danstar for that last point. So, last lap now for these drivers. Can Crazy Flying Rob take his first point of ILR4? And can Apex Iceman, he thinks about it, into turn 1. Can Apex Iceman take second place? He's only got a last few opportunities to try and get that second place. Because Muna's closing on MK Braun. That's that bit of a tangle with illusions to Muna. Can Muna close in on MK Braun? Can he get him? Yeah, Crazy Flying Rob obviously had to let MK Braun go, and now he's going to have to let Muna go as well, and that's going to hinder his chances of a point. Oh no, so close but yet so far for Crazy Flying Rob. Now dropping 12 seconds behind. So yeah, so Apex Iceman 5/10 back now, surely, unless Yuri makes a mistake. 2 corners to go. Rinky's not too far away, so Rinky, final corner then. 1 corner, holds it neatly two-stopping, and what a win for Rinky, winning at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yuri holds on to second place ahead of Apex Iceman in third. MK Bourne. Oh, Muna. Is Muna going to hold on? Yeah, MK Bourne's surely going to hold on now. Yeah, MK Bourne, surely not a disaster last corner. No. And MK Bourne in fourth. Muna. Oh, MK Bourne's got a penalty. So Muna up to fourth then. Mr. Crumpet. What a drive from him today. Up 6 positions to score very decent points for the Mercedes team. Waze is at that glitch again. What happened to him in Silverstone, but it's obviously surely not for the win today. It's for 7th, so it hasn't cost him too much. But Baza in 8th, RoboJeep in 9th, surely I think now. So what a comeback drive from RoboJeep after a bit of a disaster at the start. So yeah, RoboJeep out of nowhere, drawing 9th. Yeah, at least 6 points. Yeah, so Baza in 8th then. RoboJeep in 9th. Crazy Fine Rob, and obviously Danstar. Danstar getting the final point. Crazy Fine Rob just missing out then on the final point of the Hungary Grand Prix. So, yeah, driver of the day, guys. Who do you think will be driver of the day? Put it in the chat, and we'll get them in the party. So, yeah. So, Paul, very strategic, right? Strategic race. Get the words out.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Yeah, some drivers, obviously Rinky opting for the 2-stop, and a lot of the drivers going for the 1-stop. So, it's going to be a close one. It's toying between that 1-stop and 2-stop, and made it a bit of an interesting race. So, yeah.
Indeed, as yeah, on you.
Yeah, go on with them, Paul.
Right, so Rinky takes the win after that 2-stop, making it work. Why racer? A good defensive driving there against Apex Iceman. The winner, good recovery after losing that front wing, finishes 4th. MK Bourne Williams in 5th place. Mr. Crumpet, my driver of the day, in 6th. Waze over the team radio said he had a bit of an electrical problem, so he'll finish 7th. Baz at 8th, RoboJeep in 9th, and Danskar rounds out the top 10. So,
yeah, just trying to get the other drivers in. Who finished first? Rinky, was it?
Yeah, Rinky Morris was your winner. Y Racer in 2nd place, and Apex Iceman in 3rd. So, yeah, I'm gonna give Mr. Crumpet the driver of the day. Just quietly getting on with his business, and and you know, made that work. So yeah, well done to him. So guys, we are just seeing if we can get some.
Yuri's joined us, 2nd place driver
Evening.
for today. Evening, Yuri. How are we?
A little bit disappointed that Rinky extended his lead, but other than that, pretty pleased with that 2nd place.
Yeah.
As I had Iceman behind me the entire race. So.
Yeah. So as Apex obviously join us now. Yeah. What's going through your head? We obviously laps running out of your mind. Obviously running out. You obviously couldn't find the space obviously to get past Yuri. What were you thinking?
Yeah, can I just say as well that Matt's been taken out lap 1, and from there he made his mediums last the entire race to finish 9th.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So we thought about that. So
I'm just a little bit disappointed with you there, Iceman. That you could have held Rinky back a little more, a little longer.
Oh, try to take out, yeah.
See where you're coming from.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've obviously invited, obviously driver of the day, Mr. Crumpet.
Driver of the day, Matt Rosamond.
Matt. Yeah, very decent comeback. Yeah, so definitely up there, but yeah, the chat have spoken. Blame the chat, not us. Yeah, so Obviously, Apex. How did you make those super soft last? What was it? 16 laps? Did you come in? Was it on the lap 16? Surely they were dead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So, well done, guys. And Paul, do you have anything to ask or say or anything like that?
No, it was a good battle between you two. Not 1 inch given, but yeah, it was good to watch. So congratulations, guys. I, yeah, yeah. There was a bit of lag down the grid, but I'm glad you guys obviously came out unscathed. So congratulations, and go and enjoy that champagne. All right. So guys, that was a thrilling Hungarian Grand Prix, and we will see you back next week for Belgium, I think it is. Yep,
Spa.
it's Spa-Francorchamps. Yep. But before then, on Thursday at 7 o'clock we have ILR3, and on Sunday ILR1, ILR2 at 5:30 and 7 PM. So from us, we will see you next week.
Yep.